What's up, everyone? My name is Rivet, and welcome to the Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Today we have 20,000 U.S. soldiers, shotgunners, assault riflemen, and 25 Sherman tanks assaulting Mount Olympus, which is being defended by 600,000 medieval soldiers consisting of foot soldiers, archers, and catapults. About 500 catapults over here on the right side. Will the American soldiers be able to take Mount Olympus from these medieval defenders? Let's find out. The battle has started and the Americans are on the assault. We do have the medieval soldiers set to assault as well, so they're going to clash in the middle of this field. It won't take very long for these two forces to find each other and start to killing. Looks like the Shermans are pulling off to the left flank of the American soldiers to defend them over here. The battle's about to get started. It's almost within range. And here we go, guys. The American soldiers are now firing at the medieval defenders. The bloodbath is on. We can see the shells from the Shermans exploding into the ranks of the soldiers. The fields have turned red with blood. The war is on. So far, the American soldiers are putting up a great assault. The medieval defenders have not been able to reach them. Let's check on our right side. Over here, the Americans are firing at will, but they have an entire regiment, battalion, whatever you want to call them, of foot soldiers heading for them. Heading for the right flank of the American soldiers, where they don't have the Shermans to protect them. Will the medieval soldiers be able to get over here and start cutting down the Americans? The Americans have already suffered 18 losses. They are being cut down by the medieval defenders. American forces have killed 75,000 medieval defenders so far. And it's just absolute bloodbath. Look at the firepower coming off of the American side. I think this flank by the defenders on the right, though, will change the course of this battle. They're getting in there. They're killing the Americans. Let's get a little closer to watch some of the action as they get in here. They are swarming them. The Americans need some tanks on this side to help defend them. Yeah, they are just being absolutely swarmed over here on the right flank. Americans have lost 300 troops. 157,000 medieval defenders have been destroyed. We haven't even seen the catapults or the archers come into play just yet. I believe the archers are back here in the very rear. They're coming down from the mountain as we speak. Will they factor into this battle with their long-range attacks? We'll find out. Over here, the medieval defenders have their 500 catapults coming. I don't know if the Americans are going to be able to hold them off, especially with this wide flank attack that the medieval defenders are pulling on them. They are just surrounding them. The Americans are putting up a good fight, though. 240,000 medieval defenders have been killed. 800 American soldiers have fallen. The Shermans are still over here on the left flank. They need to split those Shermans up and send some to the right. Looks like one Sherman has been damaged in the fighting so far on this side. They have definitely destroyed the entire left flank of the medieval defenders. It's the right flank that is doing some damage to them. Get over here. The catapults are in firing range now, and they are starting to volley the giant boulders at the American defenders. This little detachment right here looks like they've been cut off from the entire main force. They might be in some trouble. Medieval defenders still continue to surround them. Look at those catapults firing. They are relentless. They are just throwing heavy stones into the Americans. The Americans are starting to take some losses, guys. 3,000 American losses so far. The medieval defenders are starting to overwhelm them. But the Americans have the trump card of the Shermans back here to their left. Will the medieval defenders be able to find a solution for these tanks? The right side of the Americans are about to fall. It looks like they're sending over more troops to try and reinforce that side, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They have a giant pincer move going on right now. The American soldiers are being engulfed. 5,500 Americans have fallen. 400,000 medieval defenders have fallen. The defenders are definitely getting some kills, but at heavy losses of their own. Looks like there's another left flank attack going on over here. These might be archers trying to get around. They are, and they are firing at the Americans, so they are within range. But they are being cut down very fast. The Sherman tanks are exploding their shells into their ranks, just destroying them. Look at the mounds of dead bodies the American soldiers are fighting on top of. Heaps of dead bodies everywhere. The birds are going to be eating good tomorrow. The American defenders on this side have been overwhelmed, it looks like, and nearly completely engulfed with medieval defenders right here. They are not long for this world. They will be destroyed. 8,000 American troops have fallen. 463,000 medieval defenders have fallen. And now they're starting to change their focus into the other ranks of the American soldiers. They are surrounding them and cutting them down. And now the medieval defenders are actually on the assault towards the left flank of the Americans. The Americans have the high ground, though. They have the high ground on top of all these bodies. Now that is a shot right there. Look at that. They're just standing upon corpses. Let's try and get a screenshot of this real quick. That was pretty cool. But here come the medieval defenders. They are chopping into the Americans again. 10,000 American losses so far. 500,000 medieval defenders have been destroyed. I don't see the catapults. Perhaps the catapults have been destroyed. I see the wreckage of the catapults, so it looks like they have all been destroyed. It's up to the foot soldiers of the defenders to defeat the American army. And there are quite a bit of them still left. This portion of the American army is peeled off, and it looks like they're bringing their assault towards Mount Olympus. Like they're gathering here for reinforcements. All right, now they've changed directions. They're going to join the attack over here. There's 64,000 defenders left and 8,000 American soldiers left. We got another group over here. Who is this? Some more archers. Some more foot soldiers coming into the battle. Might be a little too late for them, though. I don't think they have the numbers. The carnage on this battlefield is very impressive. The medieval defenders put up a really good fight, but it just wasn't enough. I don't think they're going to win. We have one lone Sherman over here firing at them. The rest of the Shermans are over on now the left flank of the Americans. The battlefield is shifted to the right side. They're starting to run out of targets to fire at. The Shermans are just kind of meandering around. Got the last wave of soldiers coming through the forest now. We got some archers in here and a sprinkling of foot soldiers. Let's see how far back this goes. These are the last of the defenders coming down from the mountain. A lot of archers over here. Not so many foot soldiers, but there are definitely a lot of archers. If they stay on the high ground, they might have a chance. You never know. But they are funneling down to meet the enemy in the field like the brave warriors that they are. Starting to see some fire come through the forest. Starting to hit the defenders over here. They're starting to die near Mount Olympus. As the battle moves into the forest, there is only 4,600 defenders left, 7,523 American soldiers. Looks like the Americans have defeated the last bit of the forces that have come down into the forest to defend Mount Olympus, and it looks like we have a detachment over here fighting the last defenders up on the mountain. We're about to reach 600,000 killed on the defenders' side. 11,000 American troops have fallen. They are just trickling down and getting slaughtered. Got the archers shooting down at the Americans. So it looks like the entire force of the American army is charging up now. And it's not very much longer until the medieval defenders will be defeated. The Shermans are putting some devastating fire into their ranks, and they are just being exploded off the mountain. Less than 2,000 defenders remain. It looks grim for the defenders. The Americans are charging up and bringing the attack to them. The defenders are no longer assaulting, but are fighting for their lives. That's going to be about it. We got some stuck here on the side, some archers, a few foot soldiers. The defenders at our left don't have a chance. The Americans are assaulting Mount Olympus, and soon the American flag will be raised at the top. Guys, if you enjoyed this battle, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. My name is Rivet. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.